No NBA playoff action today with game number 7 between Cleveland and Detroit in the series that will never end, it seems. Scheduled for Sunday, but plenty of baseball on tap and plenty of opportunities to make money. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, General Manager, DeMarcoSports.com, and this is going to be your Saturday video report. It has been a good baseball season as far as I'm concerned, although you'll probably notice now the lines are starting to edge up over the past 10 days. 3 times I've seen lines over 300 on the money line. This isn't how it used to be 10, 15 years ago, where you were lucky to see a line at 225, 250 when a Randy Johnson or a Carlton or a Seaver in his prime was pitching. No, not nowadays. No. Now you see a guy who won 14 games a year ago pitching at home for a mediocre team, and suddenly you've got to lay 220 if you're on the money line, or you've got to play on the run line, which of course is why I live on the run line. And as I always like to say, living on the run line maximizes your profit and minimizes your losses when you're going to lose. And let's face it, if you're gambling, accept the fact that you're going to lose, and you'll be a much happier gambler over the long run. But the odds makers have certainly caught up, as they always do, and now they're pushing those prices up. But it remains the easiest sport to make money in. You just have to be able to get through the dog days of summer. It's why so many handicappers don't bother betting baseball or releasing baseball plays in the summer, because they'd rather just take off, not even wasting their time with the NBA playoffs, and just suddenly make their reappearance at the end of August for the start of the football season. But baseball is easy money if you're willing to put the time in. And for me, it happens to be my favorite sport. So today I have another one of those rare 30-dime plays. I'm 18-9 with them in all sports combined since the beginning of March. Now I'm 1-1 with them this week. I cashed in on Tuesday night with the the Seattle Mariners on the run line, winning at Houston. I did lose with Chris Sale and Atlanta Braves, but again, plus $1.30 on the run line on Thursday night as they were shut out at home against the Cubs. I have another one going today. It's on the daytime card. It's my 4-run mismatch. And just like all the other ones, it's going to be the half price play of the day using coupon code HALF, HALF. Yes. Listen, I've never believed in overcharging. I just have always stuck to the principle that you don't have to spend big money to make big money. Thus, it's the half price play of the day. Or if you've never taken advantage of it, you can always use the 2-day free all access pass if you happen to be new to the site, where you get all the plays of all the handicappers for free today and any other day in the next 7 days. You pick the 2 days. Free means free, no strings attached. Today, the 1-day all-access pass price is $99, so you can get it for free today, and you pick another day. If you have any questions, you can always contact customer service. Now, let's get to your complimentary plays here. In terms of, the free plays, they have been pretty good. I have been on a nice little roll with the complimentary plays in baseball and basketball combined on a 40-28 roll. Today, the first play I want to take a look at, it's going to be a run line play. It's going to be Cleveland on the run line. Now, there is some question as to who Cleveland is going to be starting today. It could be Joey Cantello. It could be Gavin Williams. It doesn't really matter to me. This is all about going against who Cincinnati is going to start, because the Reds, who have been really beset with a lot of injuries to their starting rotation, are going with Chris Paddack. Now, Chris Paddack is one of those guys who is just a go-against pitcher. Every year, there are a number of pitchers, maybe 3 to 5 of them, that at the beginning of the year, I always say these are guys that you just continually bet against no matter what, because they are just rotation arms. Back of the end of the rotation, journeyman pitchers who, because they can pick up a ball and throw it, they have a job in the major leagues. They're not any good, but somebody needs to eat those damn innings, and Chris Paddack is one of those guys. And when I give you those numbers for Chris Paddack, you'll be wondering why you aren't pitching in the major leagues. Chris Paddack was released by the Miami Marlins about a week and a half ago, and he's back in the majors now with the Cincinnati Reds. because, again, he can pick up a ball and throw it with his right arm. So he made 7 appearances for the Marlins. 6 of them were starts. He had a 7.63 earned run average, and he was 0-5. They lost every single one of his starts. Now, this should not have been a surprise because last year he made 21 combined starts when he was pitching for the Tigers and the Twins. His earned run average in them was 4.95. If you go back 2 years ago, he made 17 starts for the Twins, and his earned run average was 4.99. And for those of you that don't put a lot of stock in just the earned run average, well, his whip 2 years ago was 1.39. Last year was 1.28. This year for the Fish, it was 1.66. Yeah, if this guy throws a 3-hitter today, I'll eat my words. Everybody, what do they say? A stop clock is right twice a day. An acorn, a blind squirrel finally finds an acorn every now and then. It happens, but I'm willing to go against him today, and I'm willing to go with the Guardians, who, of course, lost last night's series opener 7-6. I'm willing to go with them and rebound here today. Again, it could be Joey Cantello. It could be Gavin Williams. It doesn't really matter to me. The Guardians are going to be a run line dog. I'm in on Cleveland on that play. The other play that I like today is going to be Arizona. I went with Eduardo Rodriguez in his last start as a complimentary play. I'm going to come right back and take him once more. He's really been pitching quite well for the Diamondbacks here. You look at his overall numbers for the season, 4-0 with 2.25 earned run average. But it always is interesting how in baseball there are some pitchers who get all the runs in terms of offensive support, and other guys, despite pitching brilliantly, don't get any offensive support at all. Well, Rodriguez falls in the former category. His last 6 starts, all of them Diamondback wins. Arizona has scored 46 times. Go figure. Now, listen, the guy's pitching well. Arizona won last night's opener 9-1. This Colorado team has lost 5 of its last 6, 11 of its last 14. They're 4 games under 500 at Coors Field. I'm going to go with Arizona again on the run line. Even money or plus 105, that's good enough for me. Of these 2 plays, I do like Arizona just a little more than Cleveland today, only because of the pitching uncertainty involving the Guardians. But again, they're both very good plays, and I like them both. So I'll give a slight nod to Arizona, only because Rodriguez has been very good to me this season, and I like Cleveland on the run line as well. So Arizona and Cleveland, both run line plays, are your 2 complimentary plays here for Saturday. Good luck, everybody, and talk to you again soon.